How's it going, guys? It's K Cars, and in this video I'm going to be doing an unboxing and first impressions of my new GoPro Hero 7 Black. Now, I know I haven't really been uploading that much, but I'm trying to get back into the whole YouTube thing and making videos, so hopefully I'll be producing some more content. I already have a plan for a video after this video. It's actually going to be kind of a test for my new GoPro Hero 7 Black. I'm actually going to be washing this car. As you can see, it's really dusty. I'm not sure if that's actually showing up on camera, but it is really dusty. I feel like washing a car would be a good video to test out the slow motion features on the new GoPro Hero 7 Black and the Hyper Smooth. So if you guys didn't know, it actually can shoot at 240 frames per second at 1080p, I believe. So that's extremely fast, so that'll produce some really good slow motion content. Also, if you guys didn't know, if you're only here for the GoPro unboxing video, this actually is a car channel, so if you like cars, go ahead and subscribe. I post all types of car content like drag racing, car meets, reviews, all types of stuff. That's enough talking for now. Let's go ahead and open up the GoPro Hero 7 Black, and I'm going to talk to you guys about my first impressions. So this is the box that it came in. I got it with UPS, and honestly, I'm not really sure why I'm filming this video in the garage. Probably because it's a car channel. I usually film my videos in here. So let's go ahead and cut it open. So the GoPro packaging is always really nice. It's kind of like opening up a brand new iPhone, in my opinion at least. So obviously, that's the actual GoPro itself. And then since I did buy it off of GoPro's website, I got a free 32 gigabyte SD card with it, so that's really nice. It's the SanDisk Extreme 32 gigabytes. And I actually did get the GoPro during the $50 off sale, so I got it for $350 instead of $400. So $350 for the GoPro Hero 7 Black and the SD card. Okay, let's go ahead and open up the GoPro. Okay, there we go. Looks really nice. Right there on the front, you can see gimbal-like hyper smooth stabilization, then Hero 7 Black. 12 megapixel photos, 4K 60 frames per second, and it's waterproof up to 33 feet. Okay, so now that we have the plastic wrapping off, let's see if I can actually open the box. And all the other reviews that I've watched on these things, they all say that the box is like impossible to open without actually like ripping this apart. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I really don't want to rip it because the packaging is so nice, but if I have to, then obviously. As you can see, there's an arrow right there telling you to pull that. Maybe that's how they actually made it easier to open. Put that right there. Yeah, and there we go. Opens up just like that, and then you just pull it right out, I guess, or not. I feel like you should just be able to pull it out. There we go. Okay, so there's the actual GoPro. Looks really nice. Then right there you have the instructions for how to remove this little tab thing. You're supposed to flip this up first and then push these tabs, and then it'll just slide right out. So there we go. Just like all the previous GoPros. There's the GoPro Hero 7 Black, and there's a mount that it came with and the thumb screw. Probably gonna get like 20 of these with all your accessories that you get and everything else. So overall, first impression of the GoPro itself, really nice. I love the way it looks. Really solid design. And I'm really glad that the accessories that I have for my GoPro Hero 4 will fit this one, because as you can see, it does have the same exact thumb screw with the same exact mount and everything. So that's going to be really useful since I already have a few mounts for my Hero 4. So let's go ahead and see what else came in the box since we already have the GoPro. And I know a few people have been saying keep this little plastic plate or whatever you want to call it that came with the GoPro, because you can use it as a mount, but I really don't see myself using this as a mount because I have like a little tripod thing that I could just use. Probably just throw this thing away. So let's see what we have inside here. I'm guessing this might be, yeah, so it's your other mounts and the charging cable. There's your USB charging cable, so you actually can charge the GoPro directly from this. I know some cameras that you can't actually charge it with the cable. The cable is only for transferring pictures, or it might be the other way around. I know with my DSLR that I'm recording right now, the USB cable is either only for charging the batteries or for like uploading pictures to your computer. I'm not sure which one. I probably should know that. Then here is your straight mount with the 3M adhesive on the back. So this could be for like anything that's flat, I guess. Then here's your curved one. As you can see, it's curved. This would be good for like maybe windshields, I guess. I've never actually used these adhesive mounts except to put it on my motorcycle helmet. And then here is the battery, the one battery that you get with this GoPro. Then this is probably the manual. Important product plus safety instructions. So probably not going to read that like usual. So then on the other side of this box, I don't know if these are going to be I thought it was going to be stickers, but it's telling you how to take the GoPro out of the frame, how to put the battery in, how to charge it, how to turn it on, and how to use the mount, stuff like that. Let's see, need help, talk or chat with a GoPro expert? Probably not. And you got your stickers that you get with every GoPro. And that's it for that box. And there's nothing else, so I guess we can go ahead and try to turn on the GoPro. So first I'm going to take it out of the frame. So if you guys didn't know, this little casing that it came with is called the frame. You have to use it to attach it to all your accessories with this little clip on the bottom. You put your thumb screw through that. So to take it out of the frame, what you have to do, you first unclip this side. And then it'll just flip open like that. And then the back door will come out just like that. Now I have heard some people saying that this frame actually scratches the GoPro. It's actually kind of hard to take out. I don't know why. Am I doing it wrong? I hope I break this thing. Okay, so it's out of the frame, kind of hard to take it out. I don't know why. Then of course you got your little turtle thing on there that you gotta peel off so you can actually see the screen. So I'm gonna attempt to do that. I don't know why all this stuff is so difficult for me. There we go, that wasn't that hard. So there you can see touch screen, and right here is, I believe, where the battery goes. So go ahead and dig out the battery that I threw in this box. Now I believe this battery does come like half charged, so that's good. You can use your GoPro right out of the box. So just make sure you're lining up the battery how it should go in. So I feel like I'm doing this whole thing wrong. Maybe that's not the right way. So you see this little part that's like more up, so it goes to the middle of the GoPro, then it kind of clips in, and then you take this thing, just slide it in like that, I think. Okay, so this button, you push that down and then slide it over to open it. I don't know why this is so difficult. My Hero 4 is so much easier. Okay, I just turned it on. I guess we'll just start this right now, since I can't get the battery thing all the way closed or open. So there's asking English. I'll click yes, legal stuff, agree. GPS, I'll keep it off just so it doesn't use up all the battery. Then GoPro app, install the GoPro app on your phone to finish setup. Leave your camera on and follow the app instructions. I don't really want to use the GoPro app. So I said that I don't want to use the GoPro app, and it's saying, are you sure? Connecting your GoPro to the GoPro app lets you easily transfer, edit, and share your media. I don't want to do that, so I will click skip setup. Now it's asking for the date.
March 25th. 19.
Hit the check mark. Now time.
The time is 7:28. Put that on there.
Okay, so I guess I'm done now. Explore your new GoPro, tap the buttons on the screen to get to know your camera. It says no SD card, capture settings. I don't know if you guys can read that, but it says capture settings, tap to adjust video and photo settings. There you can see your resolution, aspect ratio. Probably want to keep that on 16:9. There you go, 1080p, you can do 4K, 1080, 720. I'm not really sure what this means. HEVC notice. To play back at this resolution, frames per second, your phone or computer must support HEVC. I don't really know what that is. So I'll just keep it at 1080, 30 frames per second. I don't know how to turn off the hyper smooth just in case I don't want to use it. Let's see, field of view. You got super view, wide or linear. I'll leave it on linear, and then low light. Can't use it in these settings for some reason. Stabilization, auto, pro tune off. So that's your video settings. Okay, so this is like the main screen of the GoPro. I know you can like swipe left and right and it'll go to time warp video or time lapse video mode and photo mode. So right there you can see it says time warp video, capture amazing stabilized time lapse videos on the go. Time warp video settings, there you go. If you swipe right, it'll go to video, which is what we just looked at. And then right again is photo. I'll mostly just be keeping it on video. So I'll select that. Let's see what this does. Short clips, shoot a quick 15 or 30-second video. That's cool, I guess. Mode, tap below to change modes. So there's video or looping. So let's look at the different time-lapse modes. You have time warp video, time-lapse video, time-lapse photo, and night-lapse photo. So there's video, and I'm pretty sure to get the settings menu, you just swipe down. There we go, here are preferences. So voice control, control your GoPro using simple voice commands. I probably won't use that, it probably takes up more battery. Beeps, turn your camera beeps on or off. So I'm going to keep the beeps on just because I like knowing that the GoPro actually did what I wanted it to do, if that even makes sense. There you have your quick capture, power up and start recording just by pressing the shutter button. I actually like that feature, so I'm going to keep it on. Then screen lock, prevents accidental changes to settings. I'll keep that off right now. Now let's go look at the preferences. So connections, wireless connections are off because I want to save the battery. Connect device, no. And then you got your camera info. I guess that's all you can do. Oh, guess not. So there's like a whole menu of settings or preferences, that's what it's called. Let's look at general, beep volume. I guess I'll see if I like low. Default mode, video, that's fine. Auto power off. I'll keep that on never. LEDs, I guess all on, just so I know when it's recording, just to make sure. Video compression, time, date format. So that's all the settings under general. Let's see, voice control. Voice control, I have it off right now just because I feel like it'll take a lot of battery. And yeah, that's basically it for voice control. And then touch display, landscape lock. It says leave off to keep your screen right side up when you rotate your camera. So it's set to off. Let's see if it'll, okay, so it'll change like up and down, just not left and right. So let's see, I'll just keep it up because I don't like when it switches automatically. So let's see if that worked. So it's not switching, so that's good. Screen saver, 1 minute. I'll keep that at 1 minute. Brightness, 80%. Yeah. I like how they have like a slider for the brightness, so you can actually see it. That's about 50%, I'd say. That's good with me. Regional settings, GPS off, language English. Not much there. Input output, HDMI output, audio input. I guess if you had like an external microphone, that would be audio input. About, GoPro updates, camera info, and then reset. Obviously if you want to reset your GoPro, which I don't. Let's see if there's anything else. So what I like about this is that you can actually see the percentage of the battery. You didn't have that on the GoPro Hero 4. I'm not sure about the 5 or 6. I didn't have those. But yeah, overall I think it's really easy to use, really simple, and the screen is actually a lot more responsive than my Hero 4. So to turn it off, I believe you just hold down this button till it beeps. Yep, it beeps 7 times, that's how you know it turned off. How's it going, guys? So this is the test of my new GoPro Hero 7 Black. So what I like is that it's extremely compact. I can literally just hold my arm up here. So with my DSLR, I'd have to, like, it's a lot of weight for my arm to hold up, so it's a lot more difficult. With the GoPro, I can just hold it however I want. And hopefully the video is really smooth with the hyper smooth stabilization set to auto. So right now I'm going to turn it off and see what it looks like without hyper smooth. Okay, so right now stabilization is set to off. The video before it was set to auto, so I'm not really sure if the footage is actually different because I'm recording it right now, obviously. But what I like is that the GoPro actually does have a screen on the front, and right now I can see that it's been going on for 20 seconds right now. And it shows me the settings that I have, 1080p at 30 frames per second, and it also tells me my battery life and how much time I have left to record. So now let's go ahead and see if I can try out 4K. Okay, so this is 4K at 30 frames per second with stabilization set to auto. So I'm not really sure. I've actually never recorded using 4K. I'm actually pretty excited to see if my computer supports 4K. It gave me like an error message whenever I selected 4K. It says that my computer has to be compatible with something that I didn't know what it meant. So anyways, this is 4K, 30 frames per second with stabilization set to auto. So now I'm going to test out the different fields of view that the GoPro has. So this one is actually linear and it's 1080p, 30 frames per second with stabilization set to auto. So this is probably what you would be using for vlogging, which is what I'm doing right now. And now let's switch to wide. So this is the wide field of view. This is if you're going to be up close to something and you want to see more of it, I guess. So I feel like the wide field of view could be good if I'm like under a car, which I really don't do much. So, but when I have to change the oil on this car right here, I will definitely be using this GoPro to film underneath there. Let's see what the low light looks like underneath the car. So with Pro Tune off, you can't select like the ISO minimum and maximum. So if I had that on, I could turn it up so you could see more of the stuff under the car. But it would also be a lot more grainy. So I don't know if I just want to keep Pro Tune on or off. I'll just have to keep messing around with it, see what I like the best. Okay, now we are in Super View, the widest field of view that you can get with the GoPro. So this mode gives you kind of that fisheye effect of GoPros, like the classic GoPro video that you get with Super View. So obviously you're going to be using Super View. That's actually really impressive. I'm standing like 2 feet away from this car and I can fit the whole thing in the frame. Maybe not 2 feet, it's like 3 feet. So right now my arm is fully extended touching the car and I can almost fit the whole car. The camera is right up against my face, so that just shows you how wide Super View really is. There you can see my DSLR that I was using to record the unboxing. Okay, so now I'm back to using my huge DSLR. And one thing that I've noticed already is how tired my arm is getting. So with that GoPro, it literally weighs nothing. It's literally just me trying to hold up the weight of my arm. With this DSLR, I can actually feel the weight. Like I said, my arm's already getting tired. That's one disadvantage to having a huge DSLR. And this DSLR is actually one of the most compact DSLRs you can get. It's a Nikon D5500 with an external mic on top. So with the GoPro, I will not be getting an external mic because I think for the GoPro, it's just a camera that you can whip out of your pocket and start recording videos. It's not supposed to be something that you use for, I guess, quality content. That's why you have big cameras like this with external mics. But one disadvantage to having a big camera like this is that you have to like carry it around. You can't just put it in your pocket. You have to actually carry it like a actual camera. So I can definitely see myself using the GoPro Hero 7 Black more for vlogging and not carrying around this huge camera every time I want to make a video. And I think a huge advantage for using the GoPro over this DSLR is the hyper smooth stabilization. Now this lens actually does have VR, which is vibration reduction, and it is turned on. And even with that turned on, this camera is probably pretty shaky compared to the hyper smooth on the GoPro. Like I said previously, I actually do have a GoPro Hero 4 Silver. And if you guys want to see a comparison between that and the Hero 7 Black, let me know down in the comments. I can also compare those two to my DSLR, which I'm recording on right now. I think that would be a really good comparison to seeing how a actual DSLR compares to a GoPro Hero 7 Black and a Hero 4 Silver. Obviously the quality of the DSLR is going to be better in photos and videos, but it's also a lot bigger, not compact. Hope you guys enjoyed this unboxing and first impressions video of my GoPro Hero 7 Black. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be making a whole video washing this car and recording it with the GoPro Hero 7 Black, trying to get some creative shots, and also with this camera. So if you like this video, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm definitely going to have more GoPro Hero 7 Black content. And as always, thanks for watching. Also, I forgot to mention this, but if you guys want to see a video explaining everything that I have in my camera bag, make sure to also let me know in the comments. I've seen a lot of videos, especially by Peter McKinnon. His video, like, it was titled "What's in My Camera Bag." I'm thinking of doing one of those too. I think it would be pretty cool. And also to do a review of this backpack.